Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, old men, women, and children worldwide, once again. Another vlog. This one will be entitled Violation of Barter Law. Breach of Barter. Breach of Barter Law. So, as you're aware, you must have now gotten an understanding, all men, women, and children worldwide, as to what barter is, and your barter law rights. For you to barter with any molester, especially the government molester, who claims he wants a form of money for the balance, and he can't even say what he needs to be paid. So, the point I'm raising in this vlog is these molesting judges, harbourers of big dirty notorious paedophiles such as Jimmy Savile, Lord Jenner, Rolf Harris, and the ex-Prime Minister of England, Ted Heath, and also the children's football coach Barry Pennell. Now, they've been harbouring these activities for very many centuries. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. Now I wanted to inform that when a member of the public has been killed, his rights to barter have been violated. Violation of barter law, breach of barter law has occurred. So, this is what I'm informing you, that this is how I'm informing everybody that none of these victims are paid the owed compensation and the owed damages for a barter law violation. So we advise you, these judges molesters will fail to recognize any form of law, any form of common law, civil law. We are aware in a civil litigated matter, you have the right to invoke any form of law you need to in the civil case against any government molester, paedophile protector. This is why I informed you these molesters fail to recognize any form of law, these tyrants. Any form of law will not be recognized, they have to pay damages. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope people can now get an understanding of what's been occurring worldwide. The violations of the poor man to barter, and forcing him to use the money to settle all balances and matters for bills in pounds and ounces in weight using barter law. They fail to recognize this. We are aware this is the law of the land, used to take out a tyranny, commercial tyranny and oppression, especially when you haven't got any form of money for these molesters, as they've already juiced you out dry. They've sucked the blood out of everybody dry, and all the money and all the equity stolen worldwide. And they've got their molesters trying to steal more from members of the public, enforcing statutory acts, which are all unlawful and illegal. So I've informed you. Check on the meaning of the word statutory, and you will find out all of these acts are statutory, and what they're entailing, and what these molesters are really about. So as soon as a molester approaches me, I have to sue him immediately for full violations of laws, especially a breach of fiduciary duty and breach of fiduciary position and misconduct in public office, which he cannot deny, as this is what he's trying to do, immediately abusing his position of trust. So, a breach of fiduciary duty and breach of fiduciary position and breach of duty and a misconduct in public office filed on this molester immediately, even from a distance. The molesting paedophile protector, an attempted robbery, also filed on this molester from a distance, and also the case of robbery could occur, this molester. You may want to try to search you unlawfully for nothing, the molester, when just travelling lawfully, not carrying any weapons or any items or anything illegal. And they're the ones with the weapons, carrying illegal weapons to kill members of the public. So you can see who's armed and dangerous. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. This is why they're armed and dangerous, to kill a member of the public. Members of the public are not armed with anything. Be aware of this. All of these molesters, they gang up together and they'll use their weapons and their batons, even to kill a member of the public and cover it up, breaking the traditions, principles and customs of the common law. violating the old English traditions, principles and customs of the English law of the land, the hidden law. So, ladies and gentlemen, all men, women and children, this is why I'm informing you, this all molestation occurring worldwide is illegal and unlawful, all of this commercial activity, unless you know your full rights and full laws, ladies and gentlemen. When you know of full rights and full laws, they'll cause further emotional distress, panic, startle, alert and alarm, and also harassment to members of the public by claiming they have a form of mental illness. Anybody who does not agree with their molestation, anybody who studies what their molestation entails and finds out the truth, they have to immediately say that this man or woman is mental, they have a mental illness. So I'm informed you they're causing further emotional distress, panic, startle, alert and alarm, and also harassment and misconduct in public office. These molesters, and they will keep on getting away with it, the molesters. If they know full-handed a judge, the paedophile protecting molester will protect the molesting government worker. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this video will be entitled Violation of Barter Law, Breach of Barter Law. As I've informed you in a civil litigated matter, it is your duty to invoke any form of law on these molesters. Be aware, fully trained in trust law, contract law, human rights law, administration law, equity law, Holy Bible laws, and the barter law. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are the full laws being violated. As soon as the molester needs to be paid money and there's no form of live injury. So I informed you, when you sue this molester, they will have to cover it up. The molesting transgressors are big, dirty, paedophile protecting Satanists and religious pedophiles worldwide. These Freemasons and these devil worshippers in these lodges controlling the courts and the policemen and policewomen, all violating their oaths of offices, including the judges, getting personally and individually liable and protected by these molesting judges and paedophile protectors worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been going on for very many centuries. These molesters are evil transgressors, tyrants, and they love to mock the poor people. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. Once you understand their tyrannical system and their demonic behavior and their demonic news stories being told worldwide, once you have a full understanding of this and the commercial fraudulent system and how it's operating and how it just demands a balance. The molesters can't even say what they need a balance to be paid with. Also check in the dictionary the meaning of the word balance. All will be revealed, ladies and gentlemen, all men, women and children worldwide. This is why they only send balances with numbers. They've informed you they can't even say what they really need to be paid, these molesters. That's why they're made to act unlawfully and illegally, especially when they encounter somebody like me with full rights and full laws. They have to perjure themselves immediately, the molesting thieves and paedophile protectors worldwide and devil worshippers. They've been carrying on their evil demonic reign for very many centuries, reigning over the poor people, putting them into slavery, bondage and debt worldwide for the wages of sin. Be aware of this, these molesters. For the wages of sin, they even kill the members of the public and cover it up. They know their judges will protect them. These dirty molesters, killing people, men, women and children worldwide and getting away with it for centuries, violating the old traditions, principles and customs of the barter law and the old English law of the land. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the emotional distress, panic, startle, alert and alarm in my voice caused by these molesters. Every time I have to make a vlog discussing their illegal activities, unlawful and demonic activities being perpetrated and covered up by these judges worldwide. This is the end of the vlog.